minimum.
Hey guys, what is up? It's Hamza Bayoumi here, and today welcome back to another Hamza Bayoumi video. And today we got this package from Panda Fox Toys. It is my 2 special model planes. Alright, so let's get unboxing with this thing. Here we go. Gotta be real smooth with this. Alright, that's one side. Let's do the other side then. Let's get to the other side. Two sides down. And now for the final touch. Alright, there we go. Alright, hold on. There we go. Alright, so these are my 2 special model planes. Alright. Here's the United Airlines Boeing 767-300ER in the Star Alliance livery. And the second one. Let me pull it out. There we go. We have the Kalitta Air Boeing 777-300ER BDSF. Also, here's the receipt. We don't need that. Alright, so let's go from smallest to biggest. So, first up, we have the United Airlines Boeing 767-300ER. Okay, as real as it gets. Alright, so let's go into specifications. So, livery, United Airlines aircraft type Boeing 767-322ER. Serial number 25391. Line number 460. Registration November 653 Uniform Alpha. Engines 2, Pratt & Whitney PW4060. First flight October 13th, 1992. Delivery date October 27, 1992. Max takeoff weight is 412,000 pounds. Cruising speed, 528 miles per hour. Range is 6,879 miles. And seating is 210 mixed class. Length is 180 feet 3 inches. Height is 55 feet and 1 inch. Height and wingspan is 156 feet and 1 inch. And here's the aircraft right there. And there's the information. And you can pause that whatever you want to. Alright, let's open this up. Alright, there we go. So let's get this aircraft out. There we go. So the aircraft is free. There we go. Here it is. The United Airlines Boeing 767-300ER in the Star Alliance livery. Wow, look at this. I've never seen a plane like that before. Alright, let's go into full detail. Here we have the cockpit windows, and then we have the Star Alliance logo. And then we have the first door, and then we have the big Star Alliance titles, and then we have the United Airlines logo, and then we have the engines. These are Pratt & Whitney PW4060 engines. See what they look like in full detail? Yep, they do look like it in full detail. And then we have the registration, November 653 Uniform Alpha, and then we have the Star Alliance tail. And then here's the overwing exits. Alright, so that's a nice model. Let's set this aside. Alright, let's clear all this. Alright. Let me put that... Oops, sorry, wrong way. Let me do it the other way. Okay, there we go. Let me put this back into the box. Alright, let's close this up. Alright, and we are ready for the grand finale. This one is the Kalitta Air Boeing 777-300ER BDSF. Wow, this is what it looks like in full detail. Alright, so here's the front, side, other side, top, bottom, and the back. And it says as real as it gets. And this is a 2024 release. Alright, so let's go into specifications. So, livery Kalitta Air aircraft type Boeing 777-36N. Serial number 32785. Line number 540. Registration November 779 Charlie Kilo. Engines 2 GEG 115B. First flight November 23rd, 2005. Delivery date June 8th, 2021. Max takeoff weight is 775,000 pounds. Cruising speed 554 miles per hour. Range is 8,481 miles. Length is 242 feet 4 inches. Height is 60 feet and 8 inches. And wingspan is 212 feet and 7 inches. And here's the aircraft right there. There's the information, and you can pause that whatever you want to. Alright, let's open this grand finale up. Alright, let's get this out. Alright, so this is what it looks like in full detail. Let's get this out. So the aircraft is free. And here it is. The Kaleida Air Boeing 777-300ER BDSF. Wow, look at this. I've never seen a plane like that before. This is what it looks like in full detail. Alright, so let's go into full detail. Here we have the cockpit windows, and then we have the nose gear that says 779, and then we have the first door, and then we have the Kaleida Air titles, and then we have the engines. These are GE GE90-115B engines. See what they look like in full detail? Yep, they do look like it in full detail. And then we have the Kaleida Air titles, and then we have the overwing exits, and then we have the cargo hold door, and then we have the registration, November 779 Charlie Kilo, and then we have the Kaleida Air tail. Let's move on to the bottom. No titles and everything else. Alright, so that's a great model here. Let me set this along with the United 767-300ER. Let me put this back. Alright. Let me close this up. Sorry if it's blocking it. There we go. So these are my two special model planes. Which one would you prefer? The United Airlines Boeing 767 in the Star Alliance livery, or the Kaleida Air Boeing 777-300ER BDSF? Personally, I would like to go with this plane, the United Airlines Boeing 767-300ER in the Star Alliance livery. So this is one of my personal favorites to add into the collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the unboxing of the two special model planes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, peace out, guys.